All right, so what says fall more than apple and pumpkin pie, right? It's that time of the year and we're using any excuse we can to whip up some of these popular fall ingredients like pies and cakes and breads and muffins and anything I can put apples and pumpkin in. However, some of these dishes are very high in calories, fat, and sugar. Luckily, I have a solution for you. I'm providing you with a pumpkin pie and apple pie makeover so you can enjoy yourselves this holiday season without all the guilt. So let me show you the comparison first. So pumpkin pie, one slice of regular pumpkin pie has about 323 calories, 14 grams of fat, 25 grams of sugar. The one that I made has 134 calories, 3 grams of fat, and 10 grams of sugar. So quite a difference. So let me tell you real quick what is in there. I used skim milk instead, so I'm using the canned pumpkin, some skim milk instead of like heavy cream. I'm also using egg whites, and I also used a sugar substitute, and you can use whatever your favorite sugar substitute is. A little bit of cinnamon, ginger, ground sugar, ground cloves, all of that. And then the other difference is a reduced fat graham cracker crust instead of the traditional crust. So that cuts out a lot of calories as well.
I'm liking this, and I'm ready to get this done. I'm ready to do this.
It smells really good. All right, so now let's talk about apple pie. So a traditional slice of apple pie has about 400 calories, 19 grams of fat, 18 grams of sugar, and one of mine has 200 calories, 5 grams of fat, 4 grams of sugar. And these are apple pie apples. Okay, so I'm gonna have you help me here, Jada.
Okay.
So what we did is we cut off the top of the apple and we scooped out the apple. So you can kind of cut it, of course it's hard, it's just a raw apple. So you can cut it and then just kind of use a spoon there.
Just scoop out.
And then we cut up what was inside the apple, mixed it with a little brown sugar, some pecans, little granulated sugar, okay, and you can use a sugar substitute again if you'd like to, if you're cutting back on the sugar some more, all right? And then here's the fun part.
I can't begin to tell you how good it smells.
Oh, I know, it's really good. So what you do is you take just a regular pie crust, but instead of having the whole pie crust that people are gonna eat, you just cut some strips and you just lay the strips on top of the apple core. All right, so we got a little lattice work here, fancy, fancy. Put that on top and then just brush a tiny little bit of melted butter on the top, and then you can sprinkle that with a little bit of cinnamon. And voila, you have the finished product here. Derek, can you get a close-up of this finished product? And you've got these cute little apples that just have that nice lattice work on it.
And they smell good.
And they smell so good. So you're cutting out so many of the calories here by not doing that whole crust. And that's the thing.
That's what I was going to say. That's where all the calories are, right there in the crust.
That's where all the calories are in the crust. So we used the graham cracker crust in the pumpkin pie, and then we just did a little bit of crust on the apple. So that's where we cut a lot of those calories.
Okay, keep us nice and trim
Slim,
and looking good.
keep it slim.